America.
I hope that caught the full sentence, but we are starting.
Oh god. Welcome back to Working Title.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit of a short one because of circumstances. I need to kickbox in about.
Yeah, you need to get your circumcision touched
I
up.
leave for kickboxing in exactly 1 hour.
Paco is finally getting his bris.
What?
That's the procedure where they circumcise you.
Oh yeah. That's where I'm going.
He's been running around with his uncut Mexican ween for far too long.
Are Mexican people usually on Cirque?
I don't know. Well, they're Christian.
What's the status on the Cirque of Mexicans? Do Christians Cirque? Most of them, right?
Yeah,
most of them do.
I think it's mostly a Catholic thing, but I think most Christians Cirque. Let me look this up.
Pretty sure Jewish people Cirque.
Yes, that is a guarantee.
Jews Cirque, Christians Cirque, Catholics. Who doesn't?
Look at this top.
Do Mormons
result.
Cirque?
Are Mexicans Latino?
I love that. Yes, all Mexicans are Latino.
Oh my god.
Are all Mexicans alt-right? Most of them. I've met plenty of very Republican Mexican people.
It's strange to me.
You're
campaigning for a man who doesn't want you there.
Well, I think it's mostly because they left for a reason, and they don't want just anyone from where they ran away from to be able to come over. If they left to avoid the cartel, and then we just let the cartel in.
The prevalence of circumcision in Mexico is estimated to be 10% to 31%.
That's not high.
No.
What's the circ
running
rate
around
of the
untrimmed?
Oh, what's the circ rate of the U.S.?
Let me see. Are
2%
Americans?
Nah, bro, we're whole fat.
Circumcised. 80%. It's 86.3. Listen to this. 90% in Israel. As to be expected.
They get
the homeland
circed.
of the Jews.
They get circed up in Israel.
So this is we have it by continent. Let's go.
Continent?
Yeah,
Okay,
Africa. 62% of African males are circumcised.
That's weird because a lot of it isn't there. I guess I don't know how much of Africa is still relatively tribal. I would assume it's not very much. I mean, I know a lot of it's poor. I kind of would expect that they didn't circumcise in poor parts of the country.
Well, it's a lot of back and forth. Lots of these are over 80%, and then lots of these are under 20.
Okay. Well, I guess who has the lowest circ rate?
Who has the lowest?
Who just doesn't circ?
Let me see. Well, it says right here, only 2% of guys in Burundi.
Where the fuck is that?
Africa.
Okay. I have no idea where Burundi is.
But then there's another one that says 61.7.
For who?
That's weird.
For
Burundi.
Damn. They just don't know. They could just be honest and say they have no idea.
But we're also looking at a very unstable part of the world.
Yeah, I don't even know where Burundi is. I know it's Africa, but where in Africa? Not a clue. So.
Oh, okay, hold on.
What about Asia? How much of Asia is circ? I assume most.
Less than 20%, between 20 and 80%. So it's like chunked. The data is chunked.
Okay.
So there's a lot of these don't have precise numbers, but somewhere between 20 and 80.
Okay.
So less than 20% is Botswana, Rwanda, Eswatini, and Zimbabwe. I've never heard of Eswatini.
I don't know. It sounds pretty.
Might be a new country.
You came
relatively.
I came up with it first. It's a new country that I am the head of.
It's formerly called Swaziland. Alright.
I wasn't aware of Swaziland either.
I remember Swaziland. Because I remember learning all the African countries for Sanyok's class.
I didn't have Sanyok's class. I just learned Europe, and it was really easy.
But there's a lot that... It seems that most fit into the more than 80% category for Africa. Huh. So, that's crazy. Well, again, it probably has to do with religious. Because I know it's a thing with the Abrahamic religions. I know...
Abraham didn't have no dick skin, did he?
No.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's for the better.
I don't know why that's a thing in the Bible. Let me actually look that up.
Yeah, what?
Why is circumcision
The devil is in your
important
foreskin. The devil's in your foreskin, dude. You get it off.
in the Bible? Acts as an outward physical sign of the eternal covenant between God and the Jewish people.
Paco doesn't quite follow how that correlates, but I mean...
Me neither.
Do your thing, man. You know, whatever
If you think
want.
it makes you closer to God, cut off your ween skin.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean...
In all honesty...
it's easy for cleaning purposes. That's why I am glad that I am.
Yeah, I'm also aesthetically...
Yeah,
like an uncircumcised ween looks like a gooey duck.
Some people are
That's
into
icky.
it. Some people like it. I don't know. It's for me, I mean, it's...
Luckily, I've never spoken to one person who says they like uncirc weens.
Yeah, imagine that was the reason you couldn't get with a girl. Like, she's like, "Ah, sorry, I like extra dick skin."
You're like, look at that, bro. That's what
Stop
an uncirc ween looks like.
I'm like,
No, it wasn't a real... No.
I thought you were just showing me a cock.
No, it's just a gooey duck.
You do that.
I keep looking at my computer screen, and it's just Fat Joe looking at me.
Do you think he's circ?
Joe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
I'm sure Joe Biden's circumcised. Is that documented? Do you think someone knows? Did they ask?
I don't know.
Did they ask Mama Biden back in like 1743 whether or not he was circumcised?
Is Joe Biden circumcised?
That's such a fucking stupid question.
Is Hunter Biden circumcised?
How do they know that? I don't understand. Like, do they go on? Like, hey, was he circumcised? And Joe's like, yes, he was.
It's because hold on. 2020 Democratic candidate Andrew Yang takes stand against circumcision.
What?
Hey, bro, you leave Yang alone.
He doesn't. I guess he's anti-circumcision. So like
Oh, this is a clickhole article. That's the top one.
Oh.
President Biden will get circumcised on live television.
What?
Let me read this.
Excuse me?
Leading by example. President Biden will get circumcised on live television to prove to Americans that it's safe. That's an article from Clickhole, which, if you don't know, like The Onion, has some pretty great parody news.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah. But regardless, I'm pretty sure that this bizarro version of Joe Biden in the image before us is not circ.
He doesn't seem very circleable.
This is Joe Biden if he was a Republican candidate.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just he's got that look about him. You know? And
Yeah.
look at the way he's like whispering in a
That's what he does already.
trimmed Jesus.
That's
Yeah, that's
what
right.
he does.
That's a good point.
I think he's secretly a Republican. He seemed like he used to be. Kind of.
Nah,
He used to lean towards those values real hard sometimes.
he was with Barack.
Yeah, that was not that long ago.
And oftentimes
He's
you wanna
100 years
you want to
old.
pick a VP who will help you cater to more audiences.
Yeah, that's why he chose a Republican. That's why Barack chose an old white man. Same reason that that Biden chose Kamala Harris.
He says, I want someone to be in touch with the youth in case I spontaneously die in office.
Well, he's like, everyone needs representation, so here's representation. And then I got representation. Now no one can be like, so now it's pretty easy to be like, oh yeah, there's a woman in the office, there's a person of color in the office, there's an old white man in the office, what else would you possibly need? Because that's all there is, apparently. That's solving the crisis of inclusivity by adding one extra thing. You're like, here you go!
I think that there needs to be a woman president for sure. But I think it's just a matter of convincing
I think it's a matter of having...
certain parts of America that a woman might be worth it.
I think
and also having a woman that isn't a piece of shit.
I was about to say, maybe having a non-criminal woman run for president. Yeah, I guess. I have no problem.
Pokemon go to the polls!
No. That's why.
Hillary Clinton, if you hear this, you're a wretched old fart.
Hello? What do I want?
Don't say anything awful. We're recording.
Nice apple.
You gonna do an ASMR?
ASMR.
I'm sure they loved that.
This has been ASMR with our brother Hunter.
Yeah, thank you, Hunter. I really appreciate it. Oh, we got
God bless America.
There you go.
Andrew Yang, no circumcision. Woo, dick skin.
From our sponsor, Hunter.
Oh, that wasn't funny.
Oh, it wasn't funny. I did not laugh. It made me cry, in fact.
Actually, that pained me.
I felt enormous agony
Dude,
whenever he came into the room and yelled ASMR.
I went Chipotle.
Me too.
Fucking loved. I just had Chipotle. Like after Muay Thai, nothing feels better going down the gullet than a bunch of meat and rice. I'm so hungry, it just feels so nice.
Yeah.
But I already did that yesterday, and Lexi would yell at me if I did it again today. So, although I would, if it was up to me and not my boss.
God, I was craving a fucking McDouble today.
McDouble.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, if I'm craving a burger, McDonald's is not where I go. I don't hate McDonald's burgers or anything. But
I don't know. It's just
if I'm like, if I want a burger, I go to Wendy's.
Yeah, but we don't have Wendy's here.
We have Wendy's in Louisville.
Yeah.
Well, or in Alliance, which is where I go for most of my food, anyways. But I don't know.
I was also craving some fucking deep dish today.
I just want all the fat things. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Anything that makes me fat, I want to put it in my gullet.
Makes me. What the fuck was that tall albino?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
That's Stefan Struve. He's a real guy. Stefan Struve.
Is he really built like that?
Yes.
It's all in the legs.
Stefan Struve is tall as fuck. Put him against like.
He looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
Kind of.
But like, if you counterbalanced him, if you made all of his weight in his legs and the rest of his body was just like skinny, dude. Yeah. Send Kimbo Slice up against him.
But I'm Stefan Struve.
Oh.
Well, here, actually, I could do that.
The Fall of the White Man.
Stefan Struve.
Yeah.
He was never all that great that I remember. Maybe I'm misremembering him, but he wasn't. I don't think he was anything crazy. I know he beat Stipe Miocic early in Stipe's career, and that like sent him down the rabbit hole of not losing ever again until Francis Ngannou beat the fuck out of him. Where's Stefan Struve? There he is. That's not Stefan Struve. That's Cain Velasquez.
There you go. A solid 1.5 foot of growth.
I love Cain Velasquez. Apparently, he has a big thing going on with him where, if I'm remembering the story correctly, someone like messed with one of his kids in a weird way. Or maybe it was a niece. It was like someone in his family got touched up by someone, and then he tried to kill them, and then he got arrested, and then like everyone pulled together and tried to bail him out as hard as they could, and I think it actually worked.
Oh, that's cool.
It was crazy. Like, imagine like if you want to fuck with anyone, Cain Velasquez is one of the last people I'd fuck with. He's one of the most dominant fucking heavyweights of all time. Behind maybe Stipe, probably the greatest of all time. Like, if you're gonna fuck with anyone's family, why would you fuck with Cain Velasquez's family? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with Francis Ngannou's family. I'm gonna go beat up Khabib's grandma. Like, that's a fucking awful idea.
Turn you into a Rock'em Sock'em robot.
Imagine, like...
Distend your neck.
Imagine you're bullying this kid, then you fall into his house, and Khabib walks out, and you're like, oh! Fucking just holds you down and elbows you in the head for a while. Look at the fucking height difference going on here. This is insane. And they're dumb.
Dude, Kimbo Slice was a huge dude.
He was not a small man. He actually didn't work out all that well in the UFC. He went on The Ultimate Fighter, got beaten up. Before The Ultimate Fighter, he went on the UFC, got beaten up. He's a great street fighter.
I know he got trained by Michael Jai White, who is one of the coolest dudes in Hollywood. Cause like he is Michael Jai White. I can't remember what all he knows, but he's like a seasoned mixed martial artist. Let me look him up.
Ugh. Well, all Kimbo could really do was like box essentially, and then he could wrestle a little bit.
Look at this dude.
He was a street fighter. That's what he was before he.
55.
That
Yeah.
man's built crazy.
Yep. His,
I'd kiss him.
oh my god, his debut role was in the Spawn movie. That's awful. That sucks. He also played Black Dynamite in the Black Dynamite movie.
He played Black Dynamite?
Yeah, it's fucking. He is hilarious in that movie. My god. Oh, and he also voices him in the cartoon.
Huh.
Let me see. Does it say like his martial arts? Yeah,
He
here we
knows
go.
none. They haven't-
Kyokushin,
they haven't
Taekwondo,
updated
Jiu-Jitsu. A handful of others. He's pretty cool.
Buns. Absolute buns.
Holding 7 legitimate black belts in Shotokan, Taekwondo, Kobudo, Goju Ryu, Tang Soo-do, Wushu, and Kyokushin.
But not jujitsu, because that one's hard.
But he is like what? Who is it? What's
He's a dick belt. That's what he is.
Tom Hardy.
Wrap his cock around
Which
his
one
waist.
does he do?
I think he does jujitsu.
God, Tom Hardy's a beast too.
Jujitsu is hard as shit. Like, I literally back to back, I can kickbox and then do jujitsu, be fine all the kickboxing class, and then jujitsu, I'm fucking worn out. It takes it out of you. Ouch.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yep.
Holy shit.
There's like Japanese jujitsu. I think Japanese jujitsu is called jujutsu, and then there's Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and then there's like Gracie jiu-jitsu, which is like a type of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but it was like modern, like it was altered, which is very popular.
But yeah, fucking Tom Hardy is another one of those dudes who's just a beast.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Speaking of Gracie jiu-jitsu, damn it, I mean it looks natural on him to have the fucking gi, because he's built like that. Do you know the UFC started?
How's that?
The Gracie family were very proud of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and their whole family mastery of it. And so they decided that they were going to challenge whoever to a cage fight. And they're going to prove that their martial art is better than anyone else's martial art. So, like, they'd send out Rickson Gracie, who was, I think he was considered, like, the best of that generation of Gracies at Jiu-Jitsu. And they'd go out and, like, say a karate master would come. And it was just a challenge. Like, we're going to show you that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is better. And they did for a long time. But then eventually, like, it kind of turned into this big show. And more different kinds of people started showing up. And changed to the UFC and the Fertitta brothers. And then Zuffa and then Dana and then blah, blah, blah. But basically, it was like, it started out just the Gracie family being like, hey, fuck you, our martial art is the best.
That's crazy.
And oftentimes it worked really well. They even put in UFC 1, like, because it wasn't called UFC, but what became UFC was that Gracie thing, the Gracie Open Challenge or whatever. But once they changed it to UFC, because it was the Ultimate Fighting Championship, like the champion of fighting styles was what it was meant to be. And Royce won, I think, the first 2, or maybe just the first one tournament, just being a little jiu-jitsu guy with his gi. And fucking Ken Shamrock was there. Frank Shamrock was there. Like the wrestler Ken Shamrock.
Shamrock Shake was there.
The Shamrock Shake was actually, I don't think it was invented yet. I don't know when they started doing that.
Shamrock Shake is so good, bro.
I had one not long ago. I don't remember when they had it.
They have it right now.
They have it right now?
Yeah, if you
I
want to
think-
go to McDizzle and get one.
I think I saw an ad that it was like out starting today. The Shamrock Shake's back, and I went and got one, and I was really happy. And Lexi tried it and was very not pleased. She hated it, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's one
It
of
is
those.
weird. It's admittedly kind of weird, but I like it.
It's one of those seasonal items I can't get enough of. It's just like
If it was year round, I'd just keep having it.
for sure, because it's a minty milkshake and it's green. What isn't there to love? We need better Like, places to get milkshakes. Sure, that too. But we need better places to get milkshakes around here.
I always go to Almost Heaven. It's like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very close, but every time I go there, I'm pleased. They have very nice ice cream.
I go there not often enough.
I don't go there very often, but every time I do, I'm like happy. I'll get some Blue Moon ice cream, or I'll get like a...
They got some good shit there.
Yeah, I'll get their butter pecan milkshake, or their butterscotch milkshake, or Lexi gets the marshmallow one. That one's really good. But I like ice cream. I like milkshakes a lot. I don't have them.
You ever been to a Cold Stone Creamery?
Never. I don't know where that is.
There's one up in North Canton. It's very good. Very good ice cream. And they have this flavor called cake batter. And
Cake batter?
Yeah, it's basically just cake batter mixed in with the ice cream.
What about
it's
battery?
So good. Battery?
Yeah, either the charging or like the beating.
The assault, yeah.
I want it to taste like battery.
Like I'm being assaulted.
I want it to taste like this is painful. It's adrenaline mode. Knockout mode.
Unlawful physical contact. Distinct from assault, which is the act of creating apprehension of such contact. What the fuck?
Paco doesn't know what that means.
Battery is a criminal offense involving unlawful physical contact, distinct from assault, which is the act of creating apprehension of such contact.
So assault is like being like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then battery is fucking them up? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't know if I get it.
What does battery mean in law? Unlawful application of force directly or indirectly upon another person or their personal belongings, causing bodily injury or offensive contact.
Huh.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm still not smart. I'm still not smart enough for that.
Battery versus assault.
I'm just not the brightest cookie.
Assault is when a person commits an act but puts a victim in a reasonable apprehension of harmful or offensive contact. Battery, on the other hand, is... Oh, okay. So, assault is like you hit them once and then they're worried about it, and then battery is like, fucking... you fuck them up.
Okay, so...
Battery is assault too.
So battery... battery is assault, but assault isn't battery. Battery is like super assault.
Yeah. Big assault.
Assault bad. I do both. It really doesn't matter to me. I do whatever the fuck I want.
Laws mean nothing to me.
Laws are for bitches and white people.
Bitches and babies.
Bitches and babies.
My least favorite kinds of people.
Women, children, and animals. The only thing I don't love. Everything else is unconditional.
If it breathes, I hate it.
Unless it has a penis.
Oh, then there's
Unconditional
value to
love.
it. I'm not gay or anything, though.
No. I don't love the penis. I love the thing with the penis. But I hate the penis. Ugh. Unless it's Cirque.
Yeah, look at that tip. Magnificently formed.
Look at that clean, shaven tip.
Look at that bean. Little boy bean hanging down.
Look at that meat edge. Yeah.
Meat edge.
It's the edge of the old meat.
Oh, you know.
Meat edge is what they called me back in high school.
Why'd they call you that?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
It happens. What? Fuck him up.
Left corn and tequila for a week.
Ate souls and balls for a week.
Captain Chicken featuring Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Del the fucking...
The fucking Homo Sapien.
It's him.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien is the dude who appears in the Clint Eastwood music video.
Oh. He appeared
in the song.
He appeared in Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
He was in him.
Yeah, he appeared in Clint's Clit.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
For real, for real.
Capitalist.
On cock.
You know what's crazy to me? The people still, like, love Elon Musk.
What's wrong with Elon Musk?
Well, you know,
He's musky.
he's got a musk about him. But he's, become increasingly, erratic, I guess, as of late.
Well, he's rich and free.
Yeah, he's a rich white guy, and I thought he was breaking the spell for a while, but then, you know, he started, started going off the deep.
I would too if I was him.
He's got all the money in the world and no inhibitions.
And no bitches.
Look what I opened Twitter to see.
This is a good day.
Belle Delphine's toes.
I'm not sure I wanted to see that.
Belle Delphine's pretty cool, though.
You-
For
you-
being a British person.
Yeah. Ugh. Britain. Ugh.
Ugh!
Ugh.
My God! Disgustame! Ooh. Oh, my little knees.
My cock and nuts wear out.
Cut my cock in 2 pieces.
This is plastic. That's what he said.
This is my fork.
This is microplastics.
Oh no.
This is why you don't have testosterone, Rusty. This is why you're a bitch.
This is why you're a fucking beta male!
This is why the frogs are gay. See, he was right.
Ah!
It's raw.
So they put out an Overwatch. So Overwatch has begun to whore themselves out. And now they're doing a, One Punch Man collab.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't really play it anyways. And I also don't watch One Punch Man.
One Punch Man's pretty cool. Some of the skins are alright.
Not a huge skin guy.
Yeah, you know, I don't like having skin. It inhibits me. You know,
It's honestly
sometimes
just-
I want to bend my limbs a certain way, and there's skin, and it stops. It stops me.
The skin's just in the way.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, goodness gracious.
You ever smelled a man and been like, oh, God.
Oh, there we go.
What?
Is Doomfist is One Punch?
One? Oh, damn. Damn.
Why did they... I don't know why they gave Genos the slicked back hair.
I like
That's
it.
not how he looks in the show. Soldier 76 out here looking like fucking Gazer Beam.
Gazer beam.
Yeah, from The Incredibles.
I don't remember that one. Somehow Gazer beam is slipping my mind right now.
Look at this guy. That's Wolverine.
The fuck is that?
It's Wolverine.
It's Wolverine?
Yeah, from
And what shitty planet is that
Earth
Wolverine?
X.
He doesn't look too good. I think he's doing pretty rough.
Yeah, Earth X is pretty fucked up.
What happened?
Everyone gets superpowers.
Oh. That's not too bad.
It goes a little haywire, a little nutty, a little crazy, silly and insane.
Silly, funky, and goofy.
What else happens? Captain America becomes like disheveled. Like, let me show you what Earth X Captain America looks like.
Does it look like a sausage?
Look like a sausage?
Yeah.
It's just like yeah. That's the look he's got. His like suit's all banged up, and he has
rough.
like an American flag toga.
I like
And he's
the toga.
bald for some reason. Not quite sure why.
Yeah, whenever you're disheveled, you're bald.
Yeah,
Two and the same.
that's a fair point. Most of the time, whenever I see someone who is disheveled, they are either shaggy or bald.
Shagger
Bald!
from
Bald!
From Scoob Dooby. From Scumby.
From Scumby.
Scumby Draug.
Scumby Drag.
Shitty dog.
Scumpy the Draugr is recently undead.
Shit dagger.
Shit dagger.
That's my pee-pee is, dude. It's the good old shit dagger.
They call me the stink dagger.
They call me the stench daddy.
The stench daddy.
Stink daddy.
Stink daddy!
Stink. Stink daddy's me. I'm the stink daddy.
I'm the stink daddy.
It ain't nothing in the world I love more than some stink.
Some wretched old stank.
Like me some smell.
Hoo-wee!
I like old person smell.
Whoa!
It really gets me going. That's how you are, right?
Yeah, I just really love it whenever just the most heinous stank inflicts my nostrils.
Do you like old person smell?
No.
That's what I said, like, I like old person smell.
I like the stank of the elderly. Nothing gets my blood flowing like
That elder stank.
the elder stank. That's the smell that radiates off of Cthulhu.
It's like Elder Scrolls. It's Elder stank.
The Elder Scrolls got that elder stank. Yeah, I often play Skyrim and wonder, I wonder what this would smell like.
Elmer Fudd, but it's Elmer. It smells like Elmer Fudd. That's what.
What does Elmer Fudd smell like? He probably smells like cheap cologne.
Elder stink.
He probably smells like deer urine and cheap cologne because he's a hunter.
He probably smells like deer urine and deers.
He's got a soft domed brain.
It smells like deer urine and deer urine. He smells like deer urine. Probably smells like deer urine.
You think he drinks it?
I think he smells like deer urine.
Do you think he smells like deer urine?
You think he smells like Joe Biden? You think Joe Biden smells like old person smell?
I don't.
Or do you think he covers it up?
I think he probably smells worse than old person smell.
He smells like shitty diaper old
Yeah,
person
that's
smell.
what I think. Whenever I look at Joe Biden, I think this man has pooped himself
Look at that
for sure.
referee.
That's him, the big
Referee's
man.
huge. Habib.
Did I tell you about the guy who
the
I went to
Habib
school
guy?
with? Yeah.
Habib. I actually knew about that before I even found out who Khabib was. It was like a long time ago. I was like, that's a funny word, and then I realized it's a name. And I wonder if he was just a big MMA fan.
What a funny foreign name.
I like Beeb.
Beeb? I like Beeb. Crush.
The only thing I crush is Beeb.
The only thing I crush is
Steve.
infant skulls. Steve?
I crush Steve.
Crush Steve. Dude, Stevie from Good Mythical Morning?
Did you crush Steve?
Fuck yeah.
Crush Stevie from Good Mythical
With
Morning?
my scrotum.
With scrot?
Yeah, I would crush her with my scrotum. And I would crush her if she
It would be
had a
considered
scrotum.
battery.
I wouldn't worry. Either way.
I think you're on the wrong side of the river, pal.
Just floating from Stupid Town. Praise be.
Mablobbed.
Blobbed.
Praise be blobbed. Praise the blob.
Blobbed be the one must.
Blobby PP.
Yeah.
Elon Cusp.
Wretched wiener.
Elon Spunk.
Elon drunk.
Do you want Elon Musk to be your sperm donor so you can surrogate for him? Do you want to carry Elon's baby, Rusty? You seem like you want to keep.
Yeah, in my ovaries.
You seem like you want to keep.
My plentiful ovum.
You seem like you want to keep his baby. Oh God!
It sounds like Isaac has probably died in his silly Vocaloid game, and he is now mourning the loss of whatever. I'm not sure. He says, Hatsune Miku has murdered me dead. What was that?
I was trying to see what time it was.
Dude, why does this look for Dr. Doom? Why does he have a garter belt?
That's actually that's a chastity belt.
Oh,
That's all one piece and it hooks down under his
under his goocher.
yeah. Right into the Dr. Gooch.
It secures his dick and nuts to his gooch.
It's actually melded. It's welded together. He can't separate them if he tried.
Help me, Richards! I have
Cock.
secured my cock and balls to my gooch.
I can't reach. I can't reach anything.
Oh, you know for a fact that Dr. Doom's into some CBT as well.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's into the freaky shit, bro.
I'm sure.
He's always got the cock cage on.
You are too. Fruit snake.
It's fruit snake?
Yeah.
That's new.
That's a gay penis.
Oh.
Just the dick is gay.
Just the dick.
Yeah, the PP likes men, but the rest of you doesn't.
Well, do you think that there are people who have excuses like that? Like, it's just my ass that's gay, you know?
Yeah,
I just like cocking my butt, but like the rest of me is straight.
My ass likes dudes, but I don't.
It's not for me to decide.
Have relationships with women and sex with men.
Exactly.
That's literally that. That's where that path leads.
I got news
the
for
gay
you,
butt.
buddy. That means you're gay.
Who said that?
That's what Ice Cube says.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, because it's in a line order. So Ice Cube, or I'm sorry, Ice-T. There's too many ice people.
What? So Vanilla Ice called someone gay on Law and Order.
Did I tell you, there's there might be, I don't know if it's an episode of Ghost Adventures, but I know at the very least, the guys from Ghost Adventures, Zach Baggins, was looking into something with Vanilla Ice. And Vanilla Ice, it was like an article I found, and Vanilla Ice is pogging in the headline.
Vanilla Pog.
Let me look up Vanilla Ice. Wow.
What?
What? It was you.
Vascular Ice.
Vascular?
Yeah. Vascular Vanilla, Batman. You know how he says that?
He says, "Good gracious! Mr. Freeze is packing heat!
Holy fuck, Batman!
What the fuck? I didn't sign up for this!"
Jesus fucking Christ, Batman. I do like the idea of him losing his shit. It's Freddy Freaka's
There
in
it
the
is.
living room. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck. That's him. There he is. Pogging.
That's Zach Baggins.
That dude's a fucking nut.
Yeah. There was an episode of
I want to
Ghost
fist
Adventures.
fight him on the podcast.
where there was an episode of Ghost Adventures where they had Post Malone. and they were exploring this like a abandoned like butcher place.
Where they
This like
butchered
abandoned
people.
meat factory. And it's just like, supposedly this place is haunted, so we're gonna leave Post here and see what happens.
Post like,
And Post,
"Oh, man."
Post is like, "Don't leave me alone, please." And then they leave him alone, and he's just like standing on a platform in the middle of this. All the lights off are in this facility, and he's just standing on a platform. He's looking around. He looks so like distraught.
That sounds awful. I love Post Malone. I feel so bad for him.
He looks like a lost child.
He's like, please don't leave me alone. And they leave, and he's like, oh. Poor Post. He didn't deserve that.
No, not at all.
He's a good boy.
He's
He's
a good boy.
good guy.
I'll see if I can find the clip to show you.
Post Malone's a sweetheart.
Post Malone on Ghost Adventures.
I don't know what I'd do if I found out Post Malone did some like awful shit. I'd be so
Ghost
sad.
Adventures, the Slaughterhouse.
Isn't she
episode.
kind of bad?
Yeah, Druid bitches.
Look at them leaf, bro. Them leaves
Look
is
at them
covering.
leaf.
Look at them leaf, bro. They cover in hell of a zongus.
I wonder if I can find a good image. There it is.
Just them standing sad.
Oh no, that's not quite it. It's close. This is Post Malone pogging.
Post pog.
Post Pog in the night vision. But yeah, Post Malone famously is a real. He really believes in the paranormal.
Yeah, to each their own.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just like
He's a big believer,
I think that
and he's scared of meat.
teaming up with Zach Baggins might be a mistake. I'm just saying, I don't know if I believe all of what Zach Baggins is doing.
That dude brings shame to the ghost community, and that's saying a lot to me.
Yeah, for sure. Ghost Adventures is hilarious to watch.
I want to start my beef with Zach Baggins.
Yeah, Zach Baggins, if you hear this, come on. We'll
I'll write a
sit you
diss
down.
track on you, dude. You hurt Post Malone's feelings. You left him all alone. He was so sad he cried.
Let me see if I can find...
He came home to me with tears in his eyes, and he jumped up on my lap and gave me a hug. I gave him a lollipop, and even that wouldn't satiate his pain. That's how much you hurt him.
I don't think I can find it, but it's really funny. Because it's just, like, literally, like, stairs up to, like a little drop-off with a little guardrail, and that's where they leave him. Just at the top of that.
He's
just like...
He's just
And they all make their way to the outside, and they're like, Post, scream if you need anything, buddy. And he's just
afraid looking around. Poor guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even scared of ghosts, and I'd be upset just because I'm fucking alone in this dark dark shithole, hanging out with all the old meat demons.
All the old meat demons. I need to watch
maybe he's just
fucking
afraid
more
of
Ghost
meat.
Adventures. That show is hilarious. There's
dude, you hear that? A ghost just breathed outside.
One of my favorite things is he's sitting in a bathtub, and he's... Well, actually, I think I need to find the clip. Ghost Adventures.
I like the way that good old Shane and Ryan do it. Ryan and Shane do it the way that I enjoy the most. Because one of them firmly doesn't believe, and it makes it fun.
Alright, so... What happens is, they go... This is their second time to a place, and it opens up, and Zach Baggins is sitting in a bathtub, and he's like, I'd like to apologize for what I've said before. And then it cuts to him, and he's sitting in the bathtub, and he says, oh, look at me, I'm gonna kill myself just like you did.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, man. Oh, what a fucking goob.
He's still like, I'd like to apologize.
I'm sorry for what I said. It was funny, but I mean, I didn't mean it.
Oh, bro.
Oi, brother.
Ghost Adventures is something else. So goofy.
We need to hear the equivalent from Charlie, where it's like Moist Adventures.
Yeah, can we get that?
I want Moist Adventures. He started a wrestling. His own wrestling show.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Is it good?
It was Moist Wrestling. Yeah, and I didn't watch all of it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's funny.
We should react to that.
Yeah, live react. But we don't say anything.
Yeah, we just go.
I'm just like,
oh, he's doing a good job.
Is there any wrestling?
He's so violently wrong.
whenever I talk, I clack my mouth like that all the time. Just,
You said it, Jay. I forgot that they did a video where they talk about Ghost Adventures.
I hate adventures.
Whoa! Whoa! Sorry, I had to yawn.
I need to go to Muay Thai soon.
Oh, yeah, it's about
Like 10 minutes.
Oh shit. Well, it's been a pretty good one.
It's been fun. Talking about bullshit for about an hour.
Yeah, bullshitting, shooting the breeze, looking at Chubby Joe.
Chubby Joe and whoever that man is.
Yeah, someone. It's supposed to be Jesus.
Don't feed me.
Because the prompt for this image was Jesus striking down Joe Biden. Just because it sounded like it would be funny to see. But we got... I'll see if I can show... Because this should still be showing in the capture. But there's the real Joe.
Yeah, there's real
right?
Joe.
And then there's Fat Joe.
And then there's what
And
is
then
supposed to
there's
be Jesus.
Quote unquote Jesus.
I don't,
All
it
right.
doesn't look very Jesus-like to me.
No. But So yeah, that's. Of course, we'll give a quick disclaimer. We hate Joe Biden, but not to say that we don't hate other politicians. If you've been on here long enough, you know we make fun of everybody.
I don't belong to any political party.
No, I belong to the American Party, motherfuckers.
Yeah! Eagle sound, firework, gunshot.
Balls deep in a squealing hog.
Merca!
Yeah.
Mirko Crow Cop. He's not from America.
Alright.
He was in an anti-terrorist group.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he fought people, but he actually killed people with a knife. Like,
Whoa!
yeah, that's why he was so scary as a fighter, because he's actually killed people before.
He joined Antifa.
Yep.
Alright.
I bet he's a Biden fan.
I bet he's a fucking Biden fan.
Casual Biden enjoyer.
If you hate someone because of their political beliefs, I hate you.
Yeah.
That's the final note on that.
Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, it's been real, guys. Love you. And I want you.
Arrivederci.